Today we'll be making carne guisada, rice, and refried beans. Heat your pan, put oil, and stir in your meat. These are the spices that you will use. Put in the spices and keep stirring the meat. You will then start your salsa, boil your chiles serranos and tomatoes. And I am using a molcajete to make my salsa. And I cut the cilantro and I'm going to add it to the salsa, and I will be adding salt. And like I love cilantro, I will be adding my favorite ingredient to the salsa. The cilantro makes everything taste delicious. I love using the molcajete. It just gives the salsa a delicious, authentic Mexican taste. I'm finished with the salsa. I then put the onions to the meat and keep stirring and put the top. Then I start my rice. I cook my rice, make sure it's really brown, add the onions and tomatoes. I put half a can of tomato sauce and I add the ingredients. I keep stirring and checking my meat, making sure that it's cooking well. I then cut the onions and tomatoes. I then go check my rice, put more ingredients, and close it with the lid and cook for 25 minutes. I cut more onions and tomatoes so that I can add to the meat. I then go and stir my meat, and I add the onions and tomatoes and keep stirring the meat. I then add a half a can of tomato sauce. I then slowly pour in the water, about 4 cups of water, and then you will cook the meat with the spices for about 45 minutes or until it's tender. And I keep stirring it, and then I will go back and check my rice. My rice is ready. I then turn off the burner and let it sit until my meat is ready and put the lid on. After 25 minutes of the meat cooking, I add a little bit of more salt as needed and garlic powder. And I put the lid back on the meat so the meat could cook another 25 minutes. I keep stirring and stirring the meat so that all the spices, onions, and tomatoes can be evenly blended. And then I close the meat for 25 more minutes. I then start warming up my pan with a little bit of oil to make my refried beans. These are smashed beans that I am refrying. I then go and check my meat and stir it some more. I did add 1 tablespoon of cornstarch so it could have the consistency of a gravy. And the meat looks so delicious. It is ready to eat in about 10 more minutes. I then start warming up the tortillas, the flour tortillas, because we eat the carne guisada plate with flour tortillas, or if you like, corn tortillas. And here I am serving the meal here at the ranch house. Here at the ranch house where I love to cook. It's a friend's ranch house, and I love to go and cook at the ranch house. And here's the carne guisada plate. It looks so delicious and it tastes delicious. It's rice, refried beans, carne guisada, flour tortillas, and homemade molcajete salsa. This is the carne guisada plate. Yummy. Get a flour tortilla and eat your delicious carne guisada plate with rice and refried beans con salsa del mocajete. God is good. How's the food, Pastor Felix?
Oh, delicious, delicious. This
Delicious?
is so delicious.
No, that's country. Mary debía salir ahí con esa Penny Patton o el ese, ¿cómo se llama? Texas Bucket List.
Food, brother.
Remarkable.